Deputies have not discussed an official motive, but this history may shine lights on why at this final custody exchange, Adkins may have left their daughter with family members and instead shot Jones multiple times. $10 million is 1/500th of President Trump's requested $5 billion. To put that into context, if this section of Capitol Wall cost $5 billion, 10 mil would pay for about that brick.
But a lot of the other depictions are far from TV friendly, much less kid friendly for anybody coming through this tunnel.
President Donald Trump announcing brand new travel restrictions tonight, adding several countries to those originally proposed by the administration. We are approaching the peak flood stage of the Ohio River here in Catlettsburg, Kentucky, and on the other side of this flood wall, the water's coming up to just about here. It's been causing headaches all day long and is going to continue doing so until it drops down. No one was supposed to be living inside of this home along 9th Avenue. The utilities were shut off, and when it went up, it spread to both sides.
The EPA detected chromium-6 in the amount of parts per billion. For example, here in Cabell County, 1/800 billionth of this glass of water could contain chromium-6. To put that into context, that's one drop of chromium-6 in 800 Olympic swimming pools.
Belfort, in conjunction with Kanawha County Schools, is taking each piece of equipment out of the schools and sanitizing it before placing it back inside, ready for student use. There are really at least 3 distinct conditions that you're going to meet if you decide to head out on the roadways, all of which can be found here at the West Virginia State Police Barracks outside of Huntington. City leaders say to show up early. Doors open at 4. The event starts at 7, and all of this will be shut down beginning at noon. Parking will be a bit of a headache, but all 3 surrounding parking garages will be open until 4 o'clock when people are let into the arena. There really is something empowering about this, and if you volunteer, you can come down and experience it too. The powerboat races aren't the only entertainment that you can have here at the 2015 Huntington Classic Regatta. They've also got a pretty nice carnival set up too. It works in stages. The first stage is detox, lasting 3 days to a week. Stage 2 involves lots of meetings and jobs to keep the addict busy. Stage 3 is a transitional phase where addicts take classes showing them evidence the program works. The next step is the longest, lasting 4 to 6 months. Here, addicts work a 12-step program and have community meetings where they hold each other accountable. The next to last stage puts the addict to work for 1 week in the detox center so that they can remember where they came from. To top it all off, addicts can live in a transitional house or become a peer mentor. Fire tears through 3 9th Avenue homes in Huntington, starting in the middle, then leaping to 2 others, including that of 97-year-old Mary Lee Crawford and her daughter, Lynn. They watched their home, their clothes, their memories burn from across the street.
My husband is dead, and things he gave me, everything like jewelry and stuff was up there. He just breaks my heart because I know upstairs is a mess.
As they ran from the home, a nearby church group, Rebuild Huntington, ran to them, helped them to safety, and prayed with them.
They're safe. They're here. Thank God.
But while they're thankful for safety, neighbors are angry about why the fire started.
This is being investigated right now as suspicious.
Fire Chief Jan Rader says the home had no electricity. Neighbors reporting it had been vacant for 2 years, and Mary Lee's daughter Lynn saying the homeless regularly took shelter inside.
And just luck, I was able to make it upstairs and get a few things in pocketbooks before the fire hit the backside of a house.
Huntington city officials say they've been aggressive about demolishing vacant housing. Communications Director Brian Chambers says of the average 200 homes on their unsafe housing list, they've demolished 55 since fall 2017 and hope to demolish double that in the coming year.
I'm thankful to be living.
This community now hoping this house is put on the short list. In Huntington, Sean Delancey, Eyewitness News. The full-time Ironton Fire Department is in jeopardy, and during a passionate description of city finances,
hang banners, bridge assessments, hang Christmas lights and decorations. Get it?
Mayor Katrina Keith says all funds are projected to be in the red by 2024, even with 5 recent fee hikes passed by City Council.
The only option that we have going forward without bringing in new revenue is to lay off, and to lay off would mean I would have to lay off the fire department.
The cost of police and fire combined take up half the annual general revenue fund. Mayor Keith says that dropping the police department isn't much of an option because it would leave the sheriff's department covering both the county and all of the concerns inside of the city. During the public forum, citizens could
should vote. Make the fire department volunteer, raise utility bills, vote for an outside millage, or raise income tax and eliminate the municipal fee.
It's going to be real hard.
Scott Eaches, like many, don't want to pay more in taxes or fees.
I'm sorry that it's that way, and I'm sorry that they're talking about losing fire department and all this. It's sad, but there's got to be some other way.
Local firefighter union president Zach Kriebel warns going volunteer could put people in danger. Right now, they run an average 3-minute response. Volunteer could stretch that well above 10 minutes.
In this day and age, with the structure of homes and how fast stuff burns, you'll lose a city block in no time.
Kriebel says if they're made volunteer, people in Ironton would pay more in homeowners insurance anyway. In Ironton, Sean Delancey, Eyewitness News. Jordan Reeves is a small-town musician from Wayne County, hoping to ride his unique music and voice to the big stage.
I've been getting way too rowdy and way too high.
Reeves will be auditioning for American Idol when it rolls through Charleston in September.
I've always had an interest. In music.
Reeves picked up his first guitar at 9, and with just a month of formal training, he's mastered the art. At 18, he moved to Myrtle Beach, touring gigs on the East Coast.
That's where I got my chops. Play, jam. You just get your name out. Come help me get right.
Reeves is obviously a lot more talented than I am, and he's getting a lot more support from people in the area.
I'll definitely root him on.
Andrew Klein is a longtime friend and drummer, joining hundreds on Facebook wishing Reeves the best as he reaches for his dreams.
I expect for him to give every ounce of effort that he has, and to truly leave it all there.
Reeves says he doesn't know if he can win, but that's not the point.
If I win, great. Let's hit it full force. If not, I'm still gonna do it.
The point is the art, and knowing wherever he goes, Wayne County goes with him. In Lavalette, Sean Delancey, Eyewitness News.